Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is LVJ TV, and my name is Larex Fee Jr. What I do in LVJ TV is that I analyze politics of Kenya as they unfold with time and tell you in details what is happening as Kenyan politics is involved, things which you cannot find in other media platforms. Professor George Wajakoya is becoming the third force and a threat, changing the equation both for William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga as presidential election are concerned. And when you read Professor George Wajakoya with some of the politicians who have there been before, George Wajakoya is more popular than people like Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, someone like William Kabogo, and even Moses Kuria. Now, in this analysis, I'm going to look at detailed information about the candidature of George Wajakoya, its objective, and the forces behind Professor George Wajakoya's candidacy. Kindly, if you just bumped here, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share my videos with your friends, give this video a like. Kindly give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend them to many viewers. You can also leave your comment in the comment section so that I may know how you feel about my analysis and my work in here. Tell me whether you feel whatever I'm telling you is correct and what you think I can do next. Thank you. Luchiri George Wajakoya is trying to change the equation for both Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. And I'm trying to buy into Wajakoya's policies of campaign on legalizing large-scale bank production and even hanging the corrupt leaders. I'm seeing the politics of Wajakoya based on entertainment, hope, and educating the public, actually changing their attitude towards marijuana or bang. And also, it is to ruin equation for some of the top presidential candidate, because he is just, when I heard about George Wajakoya, I think that it was just a joke. But when he started his campaign, entry actually has been in Laikipia, he has been in Kirinyaga. His campaign is actually characterized with a large number of crowds, and even the crowds that he is attracting, when we relate to those that even Mudavadi and Wetangula attracted in Western during their campaign, it is larger than that. So this actually, he is likely to bring an effect that will be felt in the 9th August election. And according to a poll that have been realized by Radio Africa, is that George Wajakoya is rating at 2.9% of the votes that may be cast. And when we look at this one, the drama in and the force behind Wajakoya is that maybe actually these are the objective of Wajakoya's entry into politics. Is that one is that Wajakoya is trying to target the youths, and as we know that the main, actually Raila Amolo Odinga, for his choice on Martha Karua, is to appeal mostly to target on the women. And Raila Amolo Odinga himself is more attractive to the older generation. When we look at Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto, is that Rigathi Gachagua is mainly appealing to the population within the mountain. And when we look at William Samoei Ruto, his main target is the youths. So when we come to George Wajakoya, the main people that he is targeting are the youths. And also the undecided, because in my last analysis, when I was analyzing about the InfoTrack poll, we saw that Raila Amolo Odinga is at 42, and we are having William Samoei Ruto at 38%. We are being told that 10% of the voters are undecided, and most of the undecided are in the mountain. So Professor George Wajakoya is mainly targeting the youth and the undecided. Secondly, is that I don't know. I need actually to tell you that when these people were being validated by the IEBC, how did you think that Professor, according to the IEBC requirement, 48,000 signatures of at least 2,000 signatures in at least half of the counties in Kenya. So about 48,000 signatures. How did you think that Professor George Wajakoya managed to raise about these signatures? Because his party actually is called the Root Party. The Root Party doesn't have structures, it's not that popular all over Kenya. So how did he manage to raise over the 48,000 signatures? And someone like Mwangi wa Iria, like Governor Mwangi wa Iria was not able to raise such a thing, such number of signatures. So is there anyone who is behind George Wajakoya's candidacy and George Wajakoya's politics? Yes. One, it might be that Raila Amolo Odinga or William Samoei Ruto might be sponsoring some of the activities or the campaigns of Professor George Wajakoya. And secondly, and the main thing that may be happening when we leave our first point, is that maybe the deep state is trying to use Professor George Wajakoya to realize a certain objectives. And actually, when I was listening to Professor George Wajakoya, is that he worked as a soldier. He at a point worked as a soldier in the government. So maybe he is working for government. He is working, but he is being used by the deep state. And also, what about the advertisement, the popularization, and the branding of the Root Party? Who might be doing so? So I'm also trying to see the deep state over there. William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga in support of it at a lower extent. But I'm trying to see the deep state at a large extent popularizing Professor Wajakoya. And also, why is the deep state trying to use Professor Wajakoya? Is that what if actually William Samoei Ruto and his brigade have been going all around trying to tell Kenyans on the plans to rig the election? Even that's the rumors which is in public domain. The entry of Professor George Wajakoya, and actually William Samoei Ruto had been saying that about 1 million voters were removed from the IEBC register, voters register. So the entry of Professor Wajakoya, deep state is deeper than deep, the way we know. So the entry of Professor Wajakoya may be there in order to validate rigging. I have said that 3% of votes, Professor Wajakoya is now being rated at 3% of Kenyan votes. Let us take, for instance, about 20,000 voters standing for election, or if there are 20,000 voters, people that will vote. What is the 3% of 20,000? About more than 1 million votes. So someone garnering 1 million votes. What if they say that Professor Wajakoya is being rated at 3%, garnering 1 million votes, and between Uhuru Muigai, Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto, maybe the system is in support of William Samoei Ruto, lowering Raila Amolo Odinga's votes with 1 million and giving Professor Wajakoya, or the other round. System is in support of Raila Amolo Odinga, decreasing the votes of William Samoei Ruto with 1 million votes. Will you be out there to justify that the rigging have taken place? So it is just to justify over the rigging that might happen. So that is one of the things which Wajakoya is there to achieve. Secondly, Professor Wajakoya's candidacy is not meant to win the August poll. Actually, he cannot win the August poll. And also, it is not to occasion the runoff, but it is to deny someone from winning the August election. And mainly, this is William Samoei Ruto. I'm not biased here. Is to deny William Samoei Ruto a chance from winning the August election, because we want more youth not to support William Samoei Ruto but to support Professor Wajakoya, because most youth are actually, when you look at his campaign, most youths are buying onto this and most youths are in support of this. What we are waiting to see is on his manifesto. Actually, the most educated presidential candidate, more than Raila Odinga, more than William Samoei Ruto, or more than any other politician who is in top. So what we are waiting is the launch of his manifesto on 2nd June. We will see on what he has for Kenyan. So thank you so much for watching. Let us see each other in the next video. Kindly continue to subscribe. Continue to share my videos with your friends. Continue to like my videos and leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching till the end. May God bless you. Bye-bye.